Welcome to Knoxville, home of the Tennessee Volunteers, where the hymn of choice is good old Rocky Top, and they hope that by the end of this one, it's good on Rocky Top. And the Vols will kick it off to get us underway. The returner will field it and try to do some business. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Aggies will be in a hole thanks to that short return. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win. Quick passes, they're going to throw it deep, and they're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him, they will feature him because he's just that good.
They go to the ground. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. It's complete to the left. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And after that punt, that's where they'll mark it. It'll be just inside the 35-yard line. So Tennessee's offense has its first opportunity of the day. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
And this just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside will be a great matchup.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Coming after him. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Complete to start this drive. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile one.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
The defense just simply not footed by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Got it set up on the outside. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Looking for a block. It's Matthews. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Vols will hustle to the line. He's looking to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll pull it on the read. Powers through. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what, just watching this QB in the run game, he's going to break one. At some point in this game, he's going to break a home run. Defense did a nice job getting him down there, but this guy, I'm telling you, he's just a play away from taking it to the house. Keep letting this guy do his thing.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the back over the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Quickly out to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. After the first down completion, it's second and short. Looking for a crease, it's Owens. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and you know they wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies, I think they're at their best when they got great running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those game breakers, those game busters that can make big plays.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. He's going to pass. It's complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. To the air. It's Wegman. Pressure coming. Tip ball put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's got it on the move. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive. Texas
A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. The Volunteers get it past the sticks.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on third downs.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And the ball's moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Lewis. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
all you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Dances away. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. And the Volunteers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Hold and finds his man on the left. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
The give to the back. And the Aggies will keep this drive going.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
1st and 10 from their own 17. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Unloads to the right. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
As a defensive guy, you use the sideline as your 12th man. You push the receiver out that direction. Look at the wide receiver. Still doing a great job of getting small and getting that foot in bounds, making the play, and catching the ball.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Fires left. Got his man. Across the 25, he's got room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be 2nd down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. They want to just keep throwing it. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. And it's right down the boulevard. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Notre Dame has the lead currently, but it hasn't come easy for the Golden Domers. They're in a tight one right now. They're up by 4 over Penn State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They're bringing heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. So they'll try to make up some of that ground on 2nd down from the 16. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Webb. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. So now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Catch in the middle. It's Davis. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. He wants to throw. Still looking, on the move. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. From the gun. Feeling some heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to go up top on first down. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Past the 20. Touchdown, Volunteers. And that one will give them the lead.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous and he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Had those stats, young fella.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. Man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team
fires the pass, intercepted. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but what an opportunity here from the 23-yard line. Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Quarterback on the keeper. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's spilt.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that third down and short.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Well, really nice catch there, and I'll tell you, ever since Texas A&M made the move to the SEC, their path to the national championship got way harder. If they're going to win today, they've got to come up with big plays in the passing game. This guy gives them that opportunity. He gives them a chance not just to compete for conference titles, but for national championships, too.
Here comes the offense on second down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Owens. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you're playing a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. The ball's in the hurry-up.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. He's got it and still on his feet. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. The Volunteers look to keep this drive humming. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Defensively, man, I play so much more man coverage when it gets down near the red zone, down inside the 20-yard line, this area of the field. I got less space to cover. I don't have to worry about them running way down the field really deep, but I do have to worry about them.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown ball.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. 27, Texas A&M. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable. Oh, picked off. Got room on the return. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Volunteers. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. On first down, here comes this offense. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. They're trying to get to him. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on them.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. Guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack at 2nd and 12. Throws to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And those are tough passes when you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines. It's a longer throw for the quarterback to make, and I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
Quarterback will audible. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better. Right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give from the gun. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. They wrestle him down after he picks up 6 inside the 20 and down at the 18. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He'll keep it himself. Got enough space. Touchdown, Tennessee! And the pummeling has started. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Well, they go back to the option play. Now, this is the second time, Pop, this QB has scored running this scheme offensively.
Yeah, and as a defense, you got to understand when you're playing the option, it's responsibility football. I got to stop my assignment. I can't get caught in somebody else's business. You can tell this defense not really ready for this quarterback run game. They better figure it out, or it's going to be a long game.
Trying to get to it. Got room at the 35. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Now on first down from the 43. Wants to throw. It's Wegman. Pulls it in. On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. One touchdown pass. It's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
Texas A&M trying to gig him in the red zone.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
On the ground. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He's got it, so they convert the two and keep just a flicker of hope alive, down 2 possessions. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they wanted. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And the Volunteers are in the hurry-up. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Fires to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Fast motion from the offense. They'll throw it on first down. He finds his man. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back, and the line's paved some holes, and he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark, and when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. trying play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And they'll drag him down after a good return.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep fighting, right? This game ain't over yet. Like, you still got an opportunity. Does it look good? No. But now I got the ball back. Great job by the defense forcing the turnover. Now let's see if we can go out and make this thing interesting, put some plays together, maybe get an onside kick. Who the heck knows?
Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Getting some heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. And they get him down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. Opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Going to try to get it himself. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
You know, you hear the term nickel so much. Most people stay in nickel most of the time because of all the speed in college football and the running quarterback. And you see why it pays dividends. More speed on the field when the QB does take off to go get him on the ground and force a 4th down.
He'll try to do it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. Though he coughed it up and got it back, but he didn't get it to the first down line. It'll be a turnover. A&M comes back out with another first down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. To the air, it's Reed. Coming after it. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Throwing right. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Oh, so close to paying off the tip. Really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Got his man to the left. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. To the air, it's Reed. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They keep attacking through the air. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Yeah, and And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game. Oh, and that's tough, man. It was drawn up right. It was a good throw. It was right in his hands. You just want your playmaker to make that play and get to the two-point conversion.
They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
Illegal touch. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line gets set, first down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Hand off from the shotgun. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual